Deep in the heart of Texas, in San Marcos, welcome to Bobcats Stadium. It's the Colorado State Rams and the Texas State Bobcats. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the Bobcats head coach before the game. He knows that they have got one of the best wide receivers in the country, highly rated and experienced, but a young quarterback. They have tried to put some things in this week that will help them get the ball to their best target on the field. We'll keep you posted as the game continues. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. So Texas State's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. Every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds its breath.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go.
Breaks into the open. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll start the return inside his 5. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. So Colorado State's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Let's take a look at our impact players. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Brown. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Plucks it out of the air. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quickly complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Caught in the backfield. It's Fareed. Could not make his way to the corner.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. And the Rams decide to punt it away. My goodness, he unloads on that one. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Running inside. It's Atkins. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to adjust the pattern. Jackson gonna throw it. That's caught. It's Atkins. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. It's a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Sparks. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. And the Bobcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploiting, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
He'll try to get to the marker himself. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Nice move there. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Crosses the 40. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there. Tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. And it'll be 1st down for this offense after the personal foul. He's looking to pass. Here comes the heat. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Takes the easy one to the back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying play action. It's complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Again, it's Brown. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Absolutely perfect. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Atkins. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He wants to change this route. Motion from the wide receiver.
Booster!
So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Jackson will throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
He'll pull it down and run. Across the 25, he's got room. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. The Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for space. It's Atkins. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. It'll be 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass, and you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Well, great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man on the right. Still on his feet. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Rams! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And listen, my job is to get it. Playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do the rest. He'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. Would have finished it with a touchdown.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. The clock stops for the man who is slow to get up. He'll bring it out. It's Pryor. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Atkins. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Might be calling a hot route. Might as well stick with him. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Jackson will throw. Got his man.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Pulls it on the option. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Bobcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season, not even in the top 50. But you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Taken in by Smith on the right side. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Burgess. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Keeps it himself. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Mosley. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass, he'll take that completion.
Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they use a timeout. To the air on 1st down. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Rams headed quickly to the line. Back to throw, time running short in the half.
Slant route.
Snags it, there's running room. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Pocket breaking down. On the move and looking. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage at 3 and just get points before halftime. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a 2nd field goal, this one a 37-yarder. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We begin our whip around with Florida, taking on the #1 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Gators, looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12. Now back over to your game inside Bobcats Stadium. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Colorado State offense heads onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, Ben. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Caught over the middle. It's Mosley. Right down the gut of the field. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Colorado State. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And the point after is good.
Texas State, 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Under fire. He's on the move. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule.
Got a little grass. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Jackson gonna throw it. Here's a heat. He's gonna take off. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab.
It's a bang-bang play, running a slant. The DB's draped all over the wide receiver. He's got to make a contested catch, but he shows really strong hands on that one.
Stop is made at the 35-yard line, a 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. And the Bobcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Got his man. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. Bobcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Running inside, it's Jenkins. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on second down. Touchdown, Texas State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. And we've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat. And right now, he's given this defense all they can handle.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's Mosley. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Fires to the wideout. The sure hands. It's Mosley. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. They just keep firing. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Rams in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. Runs through a tackle. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Rams will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. Touchdown, Colorado State. Excellent pass by the back on the option. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Caught, and he's got room. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Jackson will throw. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Motion from the back. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. The accuracy is perfect. The loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Colorado State sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going in.
And down he goes back at the 3.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up a sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. The snap sets up to throw. A little release to the back. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down. And the Rams send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Texas State. Stealing a score on special teams.
Well, they needed a momentum-shifting play. Playing at home, they're able to get the punt return and take it the distance. Pollock, he made one guy miss, and it was off to the races.
Great job. Secure the catch, make the guy miss, get towards that sideline, and just use your speed and get to the end zone. What a great game-changing play, and this place is going bananas.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Rams come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
All right, this running back's had all kind of success. Now we're getting later in the game. We got to make sure we get some stops, get the ball back to our offense.
Takes it on the return. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the catch. It's Sparks.
Well, they're working the slot receiver on a drag route here. He's just kind of fighting his way through the traffic. He's able to come out the other side and present a nice target for the quarterback.
He might want another play.
Return. Keep. Go!
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Punt is on its way. Wants to bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's Brown to begin the drive. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a 1st down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Off-play action on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the whistle, there is a man who has yet to leave the field, and they'll check on him. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Got the 1st down. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rushes on him. Had to get rid of it quickly. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Jackson will throw. Just a little off. Incomplete.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man in the middle. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
The Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. The run inside. It's Jenkins. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Bobcats are marching down the field.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get 1st downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the 1st down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Hauls it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Bobcats getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win.
Fires toward the end zone. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. So now it's 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their 1st pick of the game. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Running inside, it's Burgess. He was trying to get it to the 25, but the defense stands tall, and they force a 4th and short. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, no good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. The field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Motion from the wideout. They'll go right back to him. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Robinson. A timely pickup to get the 1st down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a 1st down. Handoff to Durrell. Might have a chance. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the Rams kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Gets open down the middle.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on tape.
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.